This next section is on adding and subtracting rational expressions. Okay, so guys, if you think back to when you learned how to add and subtract fractions, so if I add 1/4 plus 1/5, okay, we don't just get to add them and say it's 2/9. Okay, you have to have a common denominator. This is a huge part of this. Okay, so what I like to do with my rational expressions is just write off to my side, right off to the side, write what my common denominator is. So if I look at the first fraction, that's my denominator. So x minus 2 has to be part of my common denominator. Look to the second fraction, x plus 1 is not written down here. So we're going to write it down there. So my common denominator is actually both of these denominators multiplied. So then I have to multiply this first fraction by something, and it's the part that's missing out of my denominator, so that's x plus 1 and x plus 1. This side I'm going to multiply by x minus 2 and x minus 2. So I'm going to have x plus 1 times 7 plus 2 times x minus 2 over my common denominator, x minus 2 times x plus 1. Okay, what I do want you to do is I want you to simplify. So we're going to distribute on the top. Okay, that's the only part that you have to simplify. So you get 7x plus 7 plus 2x minus 4. The bottom we're going to leave alone. And then I want you to combine like terms. So you get 9x plus 3 on the top over x minus 2 times x plus 1. Okay. So that's how I want you to do adding problems that look like that. Okay, subtraction, do the same thing. Find your common denominator. So common denominator for this one, so we got 8x, and then we got 5. Okay, so they're both part of my denominator. So we're going to multiply this first fraction by 5, multiply the second fraction by 8x over 8x. My multiple sign. So 5 times 2 is 10, minus 4x times 8x is 32x squared over 8x times 5. Can't simplify the top, so that is your answer. Okay, you always want to look to see if you can simplify. Not always will you be able to simplify.